just so excited I get to see two of the sexiest men alive today.
Oh my goodness.
That's right.
What's left of us?
One,
What's left of us?
Number one and number two. Like how?
Yeah. George was 2 times sexiest man
then
alive.
I guess he wins.
He definitely wins.
You don't think you have another one in you right now?
No, ma'am.
That's great. You know what?
No, I'm done. I didn't want the first one.
You don't know.
I wrote to them and asked them, please not do that.
Don't do that to me again.
I was like, that's stupid. I'm not even close.
So you gained a little bit of weight for this role.
Yes, I did.
What is a role that you had to be most committed to in your career, like mentally, physically?
Probably going back a long time to a movie called Courage Under Fire, where I had to lose a lot of weight, and I did it without a nutritionist or anything. So it was a very it just required a lot of discipline. I think I used up most of my discipline on that one.
It is limited resource.
It is, and I've definitely burned through mine.
So. All right. And for you actually played multiple roles in the film, and I know like Eddie Murphy and Robin Williams, like they've done it in movies. Do you think you can go there with it, like as far as like multiple characters? Do you think you
That would be interesting. I've only ever played twin sisters. I can't imagine how you sustain it. I mean, honestly, to me, the most interesting thing about acting is what happens to you with another actor. And the unfortunate part about being by yourself is you always know what's going to happen. It gets a little dull. So I don't know that I would want to. It's almost like doing a one-man show if you're the only character in a movie. But I admire those guys for doing it.
Okay. And also in the movie, you guys were dating, and it was after death. How soon is too soon to date after someone dies or break up?
That's a tough
How soon is too soon?
It's all personal,
I think it's personal. I think that's a judgment call, and every
That's
case is different.
made by an individual.
Yes, who's actually living through that. I don't think there's a hard and fast rule like, well, it's been 2 weeks.
I know. Yeah.
I got to get back out there. I got to open that Tinder account.
That's right.
So what was it like working under the direction of George Clooney? Like you worked with him multiple times, but as a director.
But he's got pictures of me, so I have to keep going back until I get the negatives. No, it's great working with George. He working with friends is really wonderful because there's this baseline of trust and respect, and your ego kind of stays out of it, so you can talk in shorthand and kind of get to the point a lot quicker without worrying about hurting anybody's feelings. And if I didn't do a good job, he'd just tell me it wasn't good, and we'd just go do it again. So we get to the heart of the matter a lot quicker.
What about for you?
He's great. He's so thoughtful and so well prepared, and really everybody wants to work with George. When you look at the level of talent that he attracts, both on camera and his crew, it's really, really incredible. Everything just works wonderfully.
And then one scene you took like a brutal punch to the face. Was that real, like real bruising going on there?
No, what we did was they put fishing line on each side. They cut the glasses in half and they put fishing line on each side. And then when I went like that, they just yanked the glasses. And they had put the blood on my nose, on the bridge of my nose already. So in post-production, they painted it out. And then when the glasses went, then they started letting the blood come out on my nose.
So he didn't really make contact. So you're
no, as much as he wanted to. He agreed to fake it just for the movie.
All right, and one last question for you. In light of the Hollywood scandals that have been going on, how have you, in your personal career, how have you been able to get past things like that?
Well, we were talking about it. Everyone's been talking about things that have happened to them, and what's been interesting is I think that there needs to be kind of a re-education. That there were things that happened to me when I was growing up that I didn't think were a big deal, because that was sort of, oh, well, that's going to happen. That'll happen in that kind of a situation, and you need to say like, well, no, it shouldn't happen. We should talk about it. We need to talk about it to our friends and to our children and people who are younger, and say like, no, this is wrong, it is illegal, this is what you do when it happens, this is how you press charges or let somebody know. It's a matter of re-education, but I think it's a great time right now because people really are talking about it and there have been repercussions.
All right, well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.